Day 47, day 6 of editing, I believe. Anyway, we are still in the second third of your pushing back against opportunity. So at this point, the hero is getting more sophisticated. He's coming up with ideas that he has responsibilities in the old life. He can't break these responsibilities. He's trying to make it seem like something else besides him is saying no to the opportunity. The magician may be getting more frustrated with the hero, maybe giving him some secrets about the outside world, that the new world, that the hero needs to know how endangered he is in the family, the world, to get him to try and take the opportunity. It is futile though. The hero is still pretty hardcore. He doesn't want the opportunity. And at this point, the old life is kind of beating the crap out of him. It is really escalating. You should tell from the pages yesterday to today, circle them if you have to, of how it is worsening. Wife is cheating with the brother, wife is now pregnant with the brother's baby. I mean, it just keeps getting worse. It just could not get any better. He is not going to get lucky like that. All luck is going to be bad at this point towards the hero. So that's what you're going to be editing for, besides the usual stuff that you edit for every single day. Now, what I wanted to talk about today is subplots. Now, some subplots don't start until the new life, but some start now. So you may be laying the groundwork in these pages, maybe where you should have your list of the things you either messed up, you messed up, or things that you just simply changed or found later that you needed to seed. So be really paying attention to these pages of where you may be seeing that. And also your setup and your payoffs. Like, let's say at the end a fiddle is really important. Well, the fiddle probably should be kind of in these pages or even before this. So if you don't have your fiddle, get your fiddle in here. Whether the hero plays the fiddle, your magician plays a fiddle, I don't care, but if a fiddle is important and survives through and is the key to the climax, then you need to have fiddle in the first act, because otherwise it's not a very good setup. Remember, the longer the setup, the more important it is, and the more important it is to the plot and to the character's arc. The later that you start a subplot or a setup or a payoff is that it wraps up faster and earlier. So again, whatever you have in your climax, you have to make sure that it makes sense to us, that all of the components have been explored and seen. Now, you don't have to hit us over the head with the fiddle, but we have to know that the hero can play a fiddle if he's going to play the fiddle with the devil at the end. So this is something that you want to make sure that you're doing. And also, if you decide on a subplot, or maybe you didn't put a subplot and you realize you're short on pages and need a subplot, you may be starting one here. You may not. You may have to wait till the new life. It depends on what kind of subplot it is. But these are the pages where we like to seed a lot of things. So pay attention to that if you need to. I don't know, because I don't know your story, but be thinking that, and make sure that you look at your list of things that you need and kind of know where you're going to put them in these pages as we edit them. So you're going to look for blockiness, you're going to look for lack of emotion, you're going to look for passive voice, you're going to look for genre. Those are the first things you always do every single time you read. You do that. And then today you're going to be making sure that the hero is pushing back and becoming more sophisticated about pushing back against the opportunity. The magician or villain, whoever presented the opportunity, is going to be getting maybe frustrated with the hero because the hero is being such a dork. And the old life is starting to really reject the hero, pushing back against the hero, not liking the hero, making his life miserable. Whatever was bad before is absolutely horrible today, and then tomorrow will be completely unbearable. That's where we're going with this, and we're looking towards the turn of the act. Hopefully this is helping you to refine your work and make sure that it is. I'm really trying to make sure that you are hitting all the notes that the reader really wants to read. So by the time we get to the reader, that this will be very reader friendly. All right, thank you so much, and I will talk to you tomorrow.